Hello everyone and welcome to another Magical Moon video. Today's a special day. We're midway through the summer, so we're going to be celebrating with a bit of grub for the family. It's going to be some home cooked treats. Rupert's doing some bread and butter and Charlie's doing the rest of the dinner, so I hope you enjoy that. But in the meantime, we've come up here and we're midway between the highest and the lowest point of our land. And Jenny, a few years ago when we were just exploring around the land, found this peculiar shape, and it's another, it definitely isn't a natural shape and we're not sure what it is. A bit like that peculiar shape down in the bottom field that some of you might have seen in a previous video. It's called the Unexpected Guest, so check it out. Or what has the drone found, or what do we think has? It is just so exciting what could be down there, and we're trying to get hold of some archaeologists. We've been in touch with a few different groups, but we need someone who knows about this area in particular, because there's so much that's gone on in the wars and in history around here, that if we got someone who's got the heads up before they come, we're going to be in a much better position. So as you can see, Toby's just having a little delve about. We've got the metal detector out, so we're excitedly probing to try and see what we can find. When we've done that, we're going to go back down and it's breakfast time for the family. So I hope you enjoy the video today and we'll see you very soon. So just at the end of that intro, when we said we're excitedly probing, Toby was celebrating behind me because he thinks he's found some little treasures, and it just lets your imagination run wild because the possibilities are endless, and that's the exciting part about it. So Toby, what is it?
It could be a can, but I'm hoping that it's either the casing of a World War II artillery shell, but it is a little bit thin for that. But if it is that, I'll be very happy. Or it could be some shrapnel, but the likelihood is a can. But if it is a can, it could be a rationing can from the Second World War. So
yeah, this could have been could have been a position, could have been a dugout. There is quite a vantage point. To say we're midway up, so it could have been a mid position for some sort of goings on here, but who knows? And that's the most exciting thing. So I think there's going to be a lot more scratching about here, but we've also, as we said, we've got those positions which we need to identify, and if we can get someone who knows a little bit about archaeology in the area, or just the history of what happened here, because there's lots of stuff going on, as we said. So exciting times ahead.
Very cool.
Are you going to keep going then?
Yeah, definitely.
If you dig deep enough,
we might find a Spitfire.
You never know. Let's go.
Magical Moon Kitchen, and we are going to be cooking a nice family dinner starting with bread.
And we're going to have homemade mushroom soup with it. I measure a pound of flour. Now I have 2 teaspoons of yeast and a pinch of salt. Here goes the warm water. Stir it all up. It's very sticky and gooey. Charlie covered it with cling film. Now to put it somewhere warm. We're going to make the butter to go with the bread tonight. We use an old gherkin jar. Now we add the cream. pinch of salt goes in. Do the lid up nice and tight. Now it's my favourite part, it's just to shake it. Cha 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 cha, cha 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 cha, cha cha cha. So I'm making butter. You can see here through this little gap. There's like white. You can see a bit like beigey yellow, and it's coming up, and there's butter all in it. You open it, you will see butter like that. Everywhere butter. You have to keep shaking it. Now we put the butter into the cloth. There's lots of it. Wrap it up tight. Now it's time to squeeze out the buttermilk. I add a little more salt. Give it a stir. Now put it on the paper. Ready to shape. Mum helps me roll it up. I twist the sides each way. It now looks like a sausage. My last one. It's time to put them in the fridge. Hi everyone, we just finished the butter and it's right in the fridge, and now we're gonna get out the bread.
So now onto the mushroom soup, and now I'm going to grate the mushrooms. After the mushrooms are grated, I add a clove of garlic. I then add 2 diced onions to the mushrooms and the garlic and mix it all up. And then I add a litre of chicken stock. I then let it simmer on the hob until it's soft. So this has been bubbling away for about 10 minutes now. So I'm going to take the lid off, give it a stir, turn the hob off and let it cool down for a bit. It's now time for the leek and potato bake. I finely sliced potatoes, and then Oscar comes to help me. It's time to add the leek. I slice it into little chunks. I now add cream to the pan. Turn on the hob. Then I add lots and lots of Parmesan cheese. I now pour the sauce onto the bake. Add a pinch of pepper and pop it in the oven. Now back to the soup. Once the soup is blended, I pop it in a pan. And then I add the cream so that the soup is all done. So after a great day of cooking, it's now time to feast with my family.
So what a heartwarming and magical end to a lovely day here at the Moon household. I'm with the legend that is Epelander Fouquet, and his chin is healing up perfectly. So it's good news all round, and thank you so much to everyone that's voiced their concerns. And I'd just like to say now, what a massive success it's been at the Olympics. Congratulations to Team GB, who secured the show jumping gold medal, and it is through horses like Epeland and all those horses that in the future we're striving to protect, that the world will change as we know it. So thank you all, and just keep going, keep supporting, keep doing what you do, because with your help you make a massive difference. Every single one of you that watches these videos, every single one of you that follows the Moons, everyone that's into the legends, horsey or not, you are making a massive difference, and it is a big thank you. And look at the success that we're having. So we will see you very soon, but in the meantime we're just going to pop over to another little lady in the Legends barn, and I'm going to give you a quick update. So let's go.
Years ago, they never fade away. And ground, I can recall the time and place on a midnight walk through the old streets, trying to turn back the clock to the days of old, back to the days when all the things we knew were made of gold. As the world
So I'm just here with the lovely Lottie, Charlotte, who we rescued alongside Grace. She's doing fine. She's turned into, as I said, she shines like a conker. Her condition has come on and on in leaps and bounds, and thanks to you guys and all your support and every donation, she is the picture of health alongside with Grace, who we're just going to go to in a minute. But people have asked about the two of them, and yes, they are still two peas in a pod, as we say, like peas and carrots. They go out together, they come in together. They're separated in the barn just for a bit of healthy separation, but they're only separated by the lovely Ginger, and it's not so far away, so they can both keep eyes on each other. And it's that bond which is so important. As we told you before, you may not know, but these guys have been together for many, many years, and they've formed a real partnership. And I think Lottie's brought Grace through a lot of her hard times, because she was always the better doer. And what that means is she was a smaller pony and she did better. She was just a little bit stronger. Because she was smaller, she was a bit hardier. She survived in those horrible times which you guys helped us rescue them from. And she's just come on leaps and bounds, and so has Grace. And it's just so lovely to see them blossom. And at this time of year, out on the grass, cavorting around, just enjoying life together. So let's go over and see Grace, and I'll just give you a little catch up. So a little update on Grace, who's the other horse we rescued at the same time as Charlotte. She's absolutely fine and dandy. She has a beautiful stable here. She's in the Legends barn, and behind me you can see the opening in the wall, and that gives a bird's eye view of everything that's going on in those pastures. So she's very, very happy. She's very content. She had a little moment with her eye where she has a bit of a cataract, and we weren't quite sure what was going on, but we've treated it, and she's doing really, really well. But she's just such a gentle, beautiful soul, and it's so lovely to see her transformation from how she was to how she is now. And as I said before, we keep mentioning, but you have to go back to those videos, because we have to scratch ourselves or pinch ourselves just to go, wow, what a transformation. And it's thanks to you guys that we're in the position we are. And as I say, she's doing fine, and it's just a real testament to teamwork and how the magic can change the world. So thank you all again, and we'll see you very soon.
back to the days when all the things we knew were made of gold. As the world moves on, time